Good morning, people.
Good morning.
It's 5:46 in Quebec right now, and
Early bird gets the worm.
yeah, we're gonna share the screen with you with our favorite queen, which is Unicorn Pondu. This morning, Madame Fupa Queen is online doing well. She was there for 4 hours because she needs your money to go back in Canada, which we still don't think she will. It seems to be a hoax, but
Yeah, it's
a
very
cash grab, but it's very suspicious, right?
suspicious. That's the word.
That's suspicious. And we want to talk to you about something that we find absolutely gross. YouTube is accepting because you have to understand that Foodie Beauty has content for fetishes,
Yeah.
right? That's why she has these vile story about her pooping, vomiting. All this is storytelling for fetishes.
Particular group of people.
Yeah, exactly. I don't believe that she faint in
The airport there.
no, I know.
That's a made up story.
Yeah,
Man.
because she will film it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she
She
will
would have footage to make herself like
look like she's in a emergency.
crisis situation.
She will make a clickbait
Yeah.
with her on the floor.
If
Yeah.
anything, we know any crisis is a good moment for content for her.
Especially for infamy.
Yeah.
So today I want to remind you this video won't be too long because it's 5:49. We have to go work in our greenhouse today. We're busy people. We just want to make you realize because a lot of you guys, content creators, especially commentary people about Foodie Beauty, you guys you forget to mention it. This is fetishist storytelling. You have to understand that it's
Fetish
not.
content.
Yeah. It's us being grossed out. First of all, will turn them on. That's something. Our comment about this on our page gonna turn them on because that's what they like. They like to gross out people, and a lot of them like the vomit sound or talk. So last night it wasn't probably a real story, but something that happened before that she just rehashed to make content for feeders. You understand this, people? I repeat, Foodie Beauty make storytelling for feeder and fetishist, for obese feeders, for fetishists, feeder fetish, vomiting fetish.
Anybody who likes disgusting things.
And an example is me and my husband and I. We work for the not work for the government, but we work with people of the government and a high rank person in the government. Okay, this guy was a foot fetish. And not only he was a foot fetish, but he was a weirdo. The feet had to be broken. He liked broken foot. He likes
Broken ankles.
broken ankles, okay? So we know about weird fetishes because we knew some people who were fetishists and they were the weirdest, okay? So what she's doing right now, and I'm gonna just let you listen from Unicorn Pondu, okay? Listen what she say right there. All the details that make you go and gag.
Not the fact that you don't have a gallbladder, and that might be why. No. Okay.
Okay, I ate like half a kilo of kebabs. I always eat half a kilo. So, anyways, then I ate those olives that smell terrible. I think they were bad. So, I was going to the washroom diarrhea the first day of this flu.
Okay, you see how she started? If she was really sick, okay, a person that's sick, let's just say I ate some pizza and the pizza wasn't great. Usually, the person that's gonna be normal and vomit, what they're gonna describe to you? The food.
Yeah.
They're gonna say, "Man, the food smell weird, the texture," and they're gonna describe you most likely the plate
What
that.
could be the cause of why they got sick?
Thank
They're
you.
gonna try and find out why.
Not the aftermath.
Not what.
Not the aftermath.
Yeah.
What's coming
Not
with
the
it.
consequences.
Exactly. So when you listen to her, you know she's not speaking like a normal person. We all had food poisoning. You did, I did. And when you start telling people why you had food poisoning, you didn't tell them you have liquid diarrhea. You told them what you ate for them to not be sick and when and what date because you want to know. You try to tu retraces you go back to your step, looking for your step. How do you say it in English?
You trace the step.
C'est ça. of your food
What
too.
took you to that stage?
That's a normal person. So let's continue. The obese, over sexualized fake Muslim.
This is my second really bad stomach flu, okay? And I went about 25 times and it was just water, like water coming out.
Knew it was bad. I forgot.
You see, she even tell you how many times that it came out as water. The details are in the aftermath, and that's, my friends, fetishism 101. And it goes under the radar because YouTube is not recognizing mukbanging and food related obesity to certain, pornographic
Content.
content or inciting.
Yeah.
So, but that's what it is. This is a fetish story.
It's subtle. But it's actually
Well,
it's subtle to people who don't know.
Well, it's horrific.
Yeah,
also because
it's horrific to people who don't know, and the people who don't know that are being horrified are actually content as well.
They're props. Yeah.
Props for the people who are into this.
You were going next. Exactly. Go ahead. Yeah, that's it. They're props.
I'm just following what you're
It
saying.
makes sense, huh?
What you're saying is actually completely
It makes
accurate.
sense. Like the thing with the people that dress like dogs.
Yeah.
What they want is you be shocked. If you ignore them or look away, they're gonna be mad because what they want is the shocking effect to you.
Yeah, they don't want you to normalize it.
Exactly.
Or they don't want you to feel like it's okay.
Or comfortable.
Yeah.
No. So let's continue our details really quick because we're gonna stop soon.
I went to bed and I thought, I felt okay when I went to bed. I felt okay. Jake, I swear it was constant. I would get off the toilet. Hey, YouTube lover. I would walk up. I would get up and I felt like I had to go again. And it came out like water, like at least 20 times.
You see, again, 20 times, 25. She even specified numbers. She walked back. All the details are at the aftermath of the food poisoning. And people, when you're going to watch this video, please pay attention to someone that had food poisoning around you. Or if there's a vlogger that went to eat somewhere, what he's going to tell you about it. And you'll see the details is in the before in taking the food, taking a step back to see where you got the food for people to not get sick too. Usually that's a normal behavior.
What the food looked like, what it smelled like, what it tasted, and
where they bought it.
Yeah, you even want to know what kind of ingredients were used.
Yeah.
And
even the spice. You go to for hemorrhoid, people go
really far, man. When they're food poisoning, they want to know what caused it. So that's what you're gonna hear. The detail will be that kind of information, not what happened after and how you felt and what result it gave to your gut.
Okay, and someone's gonna ask her. I think Pondu put it. I want to play all his video, but there's a place where someone says, "Why are you talking like this? It's so vile," and she's laughing. She said, "Well, it's kind of horror," but what she didn't mention is it's kind of fetishist. C'est pas horreur, c'est fetishist. Okay.
I thought, this is bad. I'm gonna have to go to the hospital. So, what happened was, I felt okay. I didn't feel nauseous or like I had to throw up at all. Okay. I go to bed. I wake up at like 4 a.m. by the feeling of like nausea, like my mouth watering, like, oh my gosh, am I gonna throw up?
Yeah, you see now.
And actually, what woke me up was
now she talk about the nausea again, and that's all she's talking about, and she's coming back of the details of her being sick. Because there's also, like we said, some people like sick women. Like if the guy we knew like broken foot, I can imagine some feeders like to see these women in hospital.
They like to hear vomiting.
That's what I'm saying. It's so her saying she's always sick, it's also a way for these fetish people that like disabled women. She's playing with these fetishists, and that's why we find pedos also in her fucking chat, because she bring those weirdos without people really noticing it, like teardrops, or maybe there's women who are fetishists like that too. We say, man, who knows there's some women who like
it's a human behavior, so we can't really categorize which gender.
You're right. I'm saying this and I'm like, well, it doesn't mean they're women, they're not fetishists into something like looking someone.
Anybody, man. Anybody who's a freak.
You can be sadistic because most people who look mukbangers, they look for them to unalive live.
Yeah.
So there's also women who could be sadistic.
I mean, let's face it. There's people that like snuff movies.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It's horrific.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's weird people out there.
yeah, it is. So let's continue a little bit before we go.
Was leaking from my backside. Like,
Obviously, something medically went wrong, so I'm not going to blame her that much. Honestly, like, I feel like everyone has had, a few accidents every now and then, but you can't waterboard that information out of me, yet alone tell a whole entire story time about it.
onto the bed.
You
Like,
know?
it just came out.
Press
It was
pause.
so watery
That's
that it just
exactly
came out on the bed.
Pondu, he talked, he just mentioned it, but he didn't really went deeper. That's why she does it, the details. That's why a normal human being like him
Would
just-
not do that.
exactly. You will say, like I said, you will say, I went to restaurant X and I ate at 2 o'clock and I ate some Chinese noodle or whatever and I went sick. That's what he will say.
I'll spare you the details.
Exactly. Usually a normal person. You see, I want to end the video with this. Do you have anything else to say?
No, not
No, you
really.
okay? Okay.
Uh,
I
I
would.
was just
wait
getting
it up.
to it.
Okay, go. Okay, go. Yeah. So I just want you to know, guys, that this person is just a vile woman that look for fetishist people online to give her money. She's a train wreck. She needs a psychiatric. She doesn't need people online. She doesn't need people on her chat. She needs a psychiatrist. She needs to go get checked.
I got one more thing I can add to this. If you guys go back in her account, you'll notice that every time around Halloween, Miss Foodie Beauty likes to come out with gross stuff.
Yeah, she
makes
storytelling.
storytelling stuff about gross stuff.
Yeah, like
when she went to that couple's house.
Yeah, and she shit all over the place, and she vomit there too in the fucking
it's the
toilet.
Same,
yeah.
the same kind of content. And
that include vomiting and shitting.
Yeah.
Two fetish.
Two fetishes.
Yeah.
And dirty content that attracts those kind of people.
Yeah.
So is it real or is it just the timeline, the timing of Halloween that's making this story come out?
Elle a dit, c'est de l'horreur.
Yeah.
So
she's a wannabe Stephen King.
Yeah. She's more like a fupa sweeper. Foodie Beauty is a fupa sweeper. That's what she does. She's not even a wife material. She's not girlfriend material. She's not a daughter material. Foodie Beauty, the only thing she has in life left is food and fetish people that's going to pay her to unalive herself. She has no life. She has no will. And I will bet with anyone, we can do this, a public bet, okay, that she will never lose weight. And that's my 2 penny.